Hi there. A few years ago, I realized something that most men never want to admit. My strength, my energy, and my drive were slipping, and I knew doing nothing was not an option. My name is Terry. I'm 64 years old, and through science-based testosterone optimization, strength training, and lifestyle changes, I've rebuilt my body and my mindset, and now I help other men do the same. This channel exists for men over 40 up to 60 plus who refuse to accept age-related decline as normal. In today's video, I'm going to dive into how to boost naturally your testosterone level after 40 with 8 proven hacks that actually work. So let's go. In this video, I will provide you with 8 proven hacks to boost your testosterone naturally. You can use these suggestions starting today to achieve real results and beginning to transform yourself into a new man. So let's get started. Here's our medical disclaimer, and it's just important to note that your medical practitioner should always be consulted before beginning any new program that involves exercise, nutrition, wellness, or health. So why does testosterone matter to men over 40? Testosterone is not just about big muscles and sex drive. After 40, it's about your energy, mood, muscle maintenance, bone strength, brain focus, and your mental health. Testosterone in men begins to decline at about age 30 at a rate of approximately 1% per year, a natural progression of life. The good news, there are specific methods and strategies that you can employ to fight back this natural aging process. If you're over 40 and feeling like you're in a slump, maybe you've got low energy, your muscle is disappearing, or libido that's gone AWOL, this video is for you. Today, we're breaking down 8 science-backed hacks to naturally boost testosterone so that you can reclaim your vitality. No pills, no gimmicks, just real strategies that work. So let's dive in. Number 1 is exercise. In particular, weight training, utilizing compound lifts. Compound lifts would be typically squats, deadlifts, bench presses, and rows, overhead presses for shoulders. Each one of these exercises, because they employ multiple large muscle groups at once, spikes testosterone levels. Each of these exercises engages large muscle groups that will fire the most muscle fibers and stimulate your hormones. A study from the Journal of Endocrinology found that men who lifted weights had 20% higher testosterone. You can aim for 3 to 4 sessions per week based on your experience level, and in future videos I will dive into more detail on exercise programs. The other alternative is high intensity interval training, otherwise known as HIIT. Now, this can be done as part of an overall exercise program where you combine the two, or you can lift weights and do HIIT on alternate days. So done properly, HIIT will jack up your growth hormone. Now, there are many forms of HIIT training, which I'll go over in future videos as I'd mentioned, but right now just understand the concept. High intensity interval training is a workout style that alternates between short bursts of intense exercise and energy interspersed by rest and recovery periods. For example, an all-out sprint for 20 seconds, then resting for 60 to 90 seconds, then repeating the cycle for 3 sets or rounds would be one form of HIIT training. If you have joint issues such as knees or hips, you could substitute sprinting, for example, with an elliptical, or cycling, or even swimming. It's a very efficient way to burn more fat and improve your fitness level and get your heart pumping in a very short period of time. HIIT training does stimulate your growth hormones, as does weight training. It gets your heart pumping, as I said, and therefore is most effective in burning fat versus steady state cardio, which would be light walking on a treadmill, for example. So, no gym, you could work out at home doing body weight circuits. That works. I would suggest you picking a circuit of exercises utilizing the HIIT method, which raises your heart rate for short periods of time, alternated by short rest periods, as I stated. Now, what you can do is, for example, you can choose 3 exercises such as burpees, push-ups, and deep knee bend squats together in a circuit or superset. So you would do those 3 exercises for a number of 10 to 15 reps each, or maybe even higher reps, whatever suits you to start with. Then you would rest for 60 to 90 seconds and repeat that, for example, for 3 sets. That'll get the job done as well. Number 2, your diet and nutrition will be the primary factor in moving the needle on your testosterone levels. Focus on including high quality proteins in your daily meal planning in each and every meal. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and even snacks and smoothies. High quality protein should be your primary staple in your diet meal planning. For your meat sources, you should source organic if at all possible. Choose grass-fed beef, wild-caught salmon, and free-range chicken and eggs, and on occasion even wild game meats such as bison and elk. Include healthy fats. These are whole eggs, avocados, nuts, and fatty fish. This keeps your hormones humming. These healthy fats are the essential building blocks for hormones like testosterone. Scientific studies have shown that men on healthy, high-fat diets had significantly higher T levels. Your primary nutrient should be zinc. Zinc is a nutrient that is crucial for testosterone production. Zinc is found in nutrient-rich foods such as oysters, grass-fed beef, fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, and sardines, whole eggs, and poultry. You must eliminate all junk food. Processed food destroys testosterone. This particular change is non-negotiable. The right food is fuel for a healthy life. So let's eat like a king. Number 3 is sleep. Sleep is where testosterone thrives. So are you getting under 5 hours of sleep per night? A recent study from the Journal of American Medicine Association found that you will have 15% less testosterone on an inadequate night of sleep. If you are lacking adequate sleep, aim for 7 to 9 hours per night. So you can optimize your sleep environment with the following suggestions. Avoid using all electronic screens at least 1 hour or more before bed. Blue light kills sleep quality. You can use sleep apps like Sleep Cycle, Calm, or Headspace. Add a magnesium supplement to your daily routine. 500 milligrams daily taken before bedtime will help your sleep quality. Adjust your bedroom to slightly below room temperature for a cooler atmosphere. This is proven. Cooler temperatures have been proven to optimize sleep. No food after 6 p.m. or at least 3 hours prior to your normal bedtime. And one other thing that can really help as well is add a meditation session 10 minutes before you go to bed each night to calm your system and wind down your body for a restful night of sleep. Number 4 is you need to reduce stress. So stress equals cortisol equals testosterone killer. If you are in a stressful daily life situation, do not let it continue without taking steps to allow you to cope. You need to fight back. By the way, cortisol is a hormone that is primarily produced by the adrenal glands and helps the body respond to stress. It also influences metabolism, blood pressure, blood sugar, and the sleep-wake cycle. Elevated cortisol levels will suppress your testosterone production. Here's what you need to do. Stay hydrated. Dehydration spikes cortisol. Drink 10 to 12 glasses, equivalent of 8 ounces each, of purified water each and every day at a minimum. Practice meditation. Do 10 minutes per day in each session. Later, you can add a second session so that you're maybe doing one session in the morning just after waking and a session in the evening just before going to bed. A study from the Journal of Health Psychology found individuals who engaged in meditation sessions reduced their cortisol levels by 25%. So you can chill your way to higher testosterone. You can practice breathing and breath work. A very effective relaxation technique is known as box breathing. The 4-4-4-4 method. What you do is you inhale deeply through your nose, 4 seconds. You hold for 4 seconds. You exhale out through your mouth for 4 seconds, and then you hold for another 4 seconds. You repeat this practice at least 5 times or as needed. This will manage your stress, lower blood pressure, and improve your focus by regulating your nervous system. In fact, this is a tactic that's reportedly used by the Navy SEALs while facing intense pressure in action. When you are experiencing stress or anxiety, try this method and you will see that it will calm you down and clear your mind so that you can think clearly and handle the situation at hand. Now here's a big one. You need to burn your belly fat. Fat cells turn testosterone into estrogen. So burn the fat, shrink the gut, and you will elevate your testosterone levels. So here are the diet guidelines, very simple. Cut out all sugar. Read your ingredients on your food labels. Cut out all refined foods, and that's high glycemic carbs that we all like as junk food at one time or another. And these are cakes, cookies, donuts, white bread, potato chips, and pizza. Cut out the trans fats. You can also find this on the food labels. Start a weight training program. Just start at your own level. Very basically, lift weights 3 times a week. On the alternate days, add a brisk walk. Later, as you progress, you can substitute the walking with a high-intensity interval training program geared to your level. Remember, your abs are a testosterone factory. Train your abs, build up and strengthen your core. And an additional note is that when you are over age 40, you should really focus on getting your waist size down, along with your overall body weight, even more so as you get older. Your waist size is an indication of your health, and having it minimized and always a concern is a good thing for you to do. A study by the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology found that by shedding just 10 pounds, men that participated in the study were able to boost their testosterone by 15%. Number 6, nutritional supplements that support testosterone. Number 1 is zinc. Zinc regulates the efficiency of growth hormone and sex hormones, including testosterone and estrogen. It fixes deficiencies fast. Magnesium glycinate improves sleep, reduces anxiety, helps bone health, and aids in athletic recovery. Vitamin D. Vitamin D plays a role in testosterone synthesis. Remember, low D equals low T. Get sunshine naturally or take 3,000 to 5,000 international units per day. Omega-3s, heart health, brain health, boosts immunity, helps with inflammation. And creatine, particularly if you are engaging in a muscle and strength building program, no matter what the level is. This generally, the general primary benefit includes promoting exercise performance, muscle growth, and recovery. So creatine is excellent if you're active in the gym. And I'll mention an honorable mention is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is not essential as the first 4 are, but I will say this about ashwagandha. It's a herbal supplement that reduces cortisol. It boosts testosterone by doing that. It is an effective adaptogen. Adaptogens are substances, primarily herbs and mushrooms, that help the body manage stress and restore balance, which is very important for testosterone optimization. This is an easy one, guys. Number 7, eliminate smoking and alcohol. Booze and cigarettes are testosterone killers. There was a study done by the Journal of Urology that found that smokers had 10% less testosterone. Other studies have also shown that heavy smokers had a faster age-related decline in testosterone compared to non-smokers. When you are smoking, you're ingesting toxins and chemicals into your system, which will eventually be harmful to your hormone health specifically, and a big negative to your overall health, vitality in general. So you'll eventually destroy your testosterone. If you can also limit alcohol drinks to 1 to 2 drinks per weekend, and don't engage in any binge drinking at all. Believe me, your hormones will thank you. Number 8, you can try intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting burns fat and boosts testosterone. There was a study done by the journal Obesity Reviews that showed that men that fasted had higher T levels and insulin sensitivity. Now, intermittent fasting in the most basic fashion is a 16-8 method where you have an eating window from 12 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Outside that window, you're not eating, just taking in liquids. The 12 to 8 o'clock window, you can have 2 to 3 meals during that period of time. It does work. However, dehydration does spike cortisol, so you have to be mindful of this. You need to drink minimum 8 to 10 glasses of purified water daily during this time. Add a pinch of salt for electrolytes and squeeze lemon or lime. It's a game changer. Okay, here's your recap. 8 hacks to boost testosterone naturally. Just remember, you do not need to accept low testosterone as an inevitable result of aging. You can slow this process and even reverse it by taking proven and effective steps to remedy your hormone issues. And as a result, you can really truly enjoy an enhanced quality of life. So add these daily habits that I've mentioned in this video and cut out the bad ones. You can start by just with 2 or 3 of these hacks today and just add them as you progress. Eventually, you should strive to turn all of these suggestions into daily habits. They must become part of your life's daily routine. And do this, my friend, and you will transform your life physically and mentally. So thanks for watching, and look for my future videos where I will continue to do a deep dive on all these health and fitness issues and pain points facing men age 40 to 60 plus. In particular, these suggestions that I made today, I will go into detail of how to implement each one of them further on down the road here. I will always bring you science-backed information solutions combined with my own personal life's experience and knowledge, since I am going through this whole process along with you and learning as I go along. I believe all middle-aged men can truly transform their lives when they realize that everything starts with testosterone optimization. So visit your doctor and request a full hormone blood panel to establish your testosterone and hormone baseline. Also, drop your own go-to T-booster hack in the comments below. And if you find this content helpful, I'd appreciate it if you could hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. So I'll see you in my next videos, and have a great day. Bye for now.